So I'm headed to my last appointment of the day. It's at 5 o'clock. It's a listing in Cordova. It's an expired seller. Talked to him like I would anybody else, and I was just like, something that started the conversation was, in essence, oh, that's a very loud car. If you did go back on the market, what would your relationship look like with the realtor? And he sat there and he thought about that for a second. He's like, you know what? I've been talking to people all day. No one's ever asked me that. I go, well, I try to stand out. I know you're probably so frustrated that your phone's blown up. And it's hard to really understand who is on the other end of the phone, if they're just looking for the number, if they're just looking for the transaction, or if they really want to get to know what you're looking for. I said, because I've looked at your house, and I've got some ideas, and I'd love to share them with you. And he was like, no one's ever... yeah, I want to meet with you. First of all, tell me a couple of ideas off the top of your head, just so I know that you're not full of shit. I was like, bump, bump, bump. He's like, done, we're meeting. I was like, let's go. So, yeah, I'm really happy about that. And then it just got me thinking, like, I know that sometimes it's a numbers games with expireds, but I got to tell you, I'm on to something. I'm happy to share mid-year, end-of-year, everything that I'm doing, but I'm on to something. I know that it takes longer. But who cares? Honestly, if your inventory increases because you're able to connect with people in a really organic, natural way, intentional way, I don't care. I mean, so if I have 100 expireds in my market, I don't know how many you have. I don't have that many. I maybe have like 15. But if you're in a market that has hundreds of them, who cares? Pick the price point of the expireds that sell really quickly, that have a really good DOM, and target those people first. But, like, don't just drop them in a dialer and be like, hello, Mr. and Miss Seller, are you looking to sell? Don't do that shit. It's so corny now. Don't do it. I mean, some people will tell you that it's great and it works, and that's good if it works for them, but it was so cheesy to me that I have gotten way more business by doing it my way than doing it their way. And I've also gotten business from other agents in Memphis who do it the cheesy way, because the people are like, that was so cheesy. I'm like, I know, right? I'm not cheesy. And they're like, I know. That's why we're using you. So I think I've closed 7 expired listings so far this year. And that's not tuning my own horn. That's just a diligence that I've committed to being in that market. And I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to call those expireds. But here's the thing. You always want to stand out. I mean, anybody can just call and say the same thing. So, but you want to stand out. You can send a video, which I have done before. Hey, this is Jen Carson with the real estate agency. Or, hey, this is Jen Carson at the Live Up Memphis group. Just noticed that your house had expired, and I was curious if it was coming back on the market sometime soon. I was super surprised it didn't sell. But I have some ideas. Let me know when we can chat. You can do that. That's kind of mid-cheese. Not full cheese, but mid-cheese. You can say, hey, this is Jen Carson. I'm at the Live Love Memphis group. I've been texting you for the last couple of days. I get it. Your phone's probably blowing up. You don't really know who I am, but this is my way of showing you who I am. I'd love to chat with you for just a couple of seconds. I was really curious why your house didn't sell, and it's adorable. I couldn't figure it out, so I would love to get some insight from you when you have a second. Hey, this is Jen Carson. I've been trying to reach out to you for a couple days. I don't have a buyer for your house. I'm primarily a listing agent. I know you're probably being inundated with agents who are claiming that they have a buyer, but ironically you didn't see them showing the house when it was listed before. I can explain that, but I'd really like to talk to you about some aggressive marketing ideas that I noticed your listing did not have when it was on the market. Just curious about what your position is on those. Would love to talk to you and see if I might be a good fit for you if you're choosing to relist anytime soon. Hope you're having a good day. Those are just like some random, off the top of my head, video content ideas, if you want to steal those. But here's the thing. You can steal all you want to from me, but if you don't incorporate that into like who you are, then it's going to come across as inauthentic anyway. So just if you want to get ahead in this real estate game, my advice to you is to like just be authentic and remain authentic, and put down what doesn't feel authentic to you, because you're just going to become like kind of robotic. Anyway, hope that helps.